Yes, sir. Welcome to Where the Vibes Meet the Culture. Is Vibe with your boys podcast. Is Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy, and our co-host Abby.
What do y'all? What's going on?
We're nearing towards the end of the year, so of course we want to go ahead and end the year off. None other than the breaking news reporter joining us again for the third time. What's happening?
Gentlemen, I appreciate you having me on. Can't thank you more than enough.
Yeah, some things just don't change. Some things just don't change.
You with us?
It's us. It's us.
I don't think it's a switch. I think it's him.
It's definitely him. It's not a switch, but we know how it goes.
Relax, chill.
Well, if I do that, I'll be out of frame.
No, you good.
Oh, I'm good?
Yeah,
All right.
good.
See, I want my shade of caramel to
Okay. Oh, you want the caramel shade to show?
I want some females to be like, man, why am I with this bone? I should have that nice red bone.
You consider yourself a red bone?
Yeah.
Oh God!
Abby,
I didn't mean to get distracted. My bad.
Get me out of here!
Abby, he red bone?
You like a high yellow?
Hey, that's good. As long as I'm something between that bone, Mary, I'm good. I'll be,
It's been an eventful 2023 for you, my boy.
Absolutely.
It's like every time we come here, your growth, is like
You think so?
no. From like the very first time we interviewed you, you were just I mean, you're still very energetic, but it's more like you were fresh, new into it. Kind of wasn't experiencing all the different things you're experiencing now. So once again, it's always want to commend you on your growth, and we're here to talk about some stuff, man.
Well, thank you. That's what I need.
I kind of want to start towards where we left off last time. Of course,
Yeah.
you were working with Channel 10, and then you moved on, and you of course, were in a position to where you were kind of down about that, but then things took a change. What's been the mindset post leaving WPLG?
That industry, TV is not where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
You have phones. It's easier to watch a cell phone than a TV. So a lot of people appreciate the reports I do. Listen, one guy in charge of a news station that tells everybody what to report ain't what it is. So you can be a lit person, but you can be restricted. So imagine how many things doesn't get reported. I make it entertaining, fun, and informative. And that's the difference. So I'm way better on my own, solo. Of course, I'm not making money. I'm dying, withering away, But at least I can sleep a little more. Money isn't always the recipe for,
Now, since you mentioned that in our last interview, you did kind of mention how at times you almost gave up because of the money thing.
Hell yeah.
Working
Still am.
working at Tiger Kingdom and things of that nature, and then you transition into this full time. So the money or monetization of it still hasn't become a factor to where it's like, okay, I can fully support myself yet.
Nope. Can't. Man, I get clowned for it.
Get clowned for what?
For, not making enough money, having, messed up threads. It's funny because give me a couple years and I'll look smooth. I will look cut like a nice stone. Right now I'm looking rough because I have no choice. Sacrifices have to be done for you to look smooth at the end,
Last time you was in, we kind of touched on this briefly, but why didn't it work with the news station? I mean,
because listen, it all came down to competition. I would go out, film something in Lauderhill, shootings, crime.
Mm-hmm.
Then the manager would be like, listen, you should have sent it to us. You're growing. I don't care if you have 100 views, 1,000 views. You're stealing eyeballs. You're basically like a Channel 4. You are competition. Either you stop that or you roll with us. And I was like, wow, really? You don't even like Broward County. You all worship in Deep Throat, Miami. That's your place. You all appreciate Wilton Manors or rich Caucasian areas. You don't want all that hood buffoonery. Sorry. You don't want the real news. So then we got a little argument, and then eventually found a way to get rid of me.
but was the competition really the same? Because
No. I was very small, but it
Because
doesn't.
you had the younger crowd. Don't they look for like the older audience? and
He
people
probably
that's
just saw the
at home?
potential in him and got intimidated and
Yep.
was like, I'm going to get him out of here before
100%.
it becomes an issue. And, I mean, I can see why. You're funny as shit.
Well, thank you. See, that's the thing. If you don't make it funny, no one will watch.
Facts.
I'm serious. You make it boring and like just, we're here on the scene. No, come on. You got to put some spice. I'll tell you what. We're all depressed. We're all sad. Might as well watch something that makes us laugh. When you work at corporate, they always want you to be at the bottom. If you're too good, you will replace the managers and the upper head. So they just want you to do the bare minimum. They don't want you to go above and beyond. They hate that.
Now, I want people to keep in mind this is a complete 180 as far as your mindset from the first time we interviewed you, because you were somebody that was like, I want to work at a news station.
Yeah, you interviewed 2022.
Yeah.
That was before I got hired.
Yeah, exactly.
Now I saw the snake. I got bit, survived, but left a nasty bite. Thank God, I got fired. It was better for me.
Now, throughout the whole 2023, you've actually been getting into like a lot of new endeavors. Been working with, going to a lot of schools. People invite you out to the events to cover it.
Goodness, yeah.
Like, you got commercials on the page now. Like
If they pay, but you're right.
yeah, but like the content and the community outreach,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
is growing.
Thank
What
goodness.
was the mindset going into 2023 with all the new stuff you've been touching?
The mindset, I was still working at a news station in January, got fired in February the 3rd. And at that point, I'm like, well, now I'm free. Now I can do whatever I want. Now I got the knowledge. Now I can make some crazy, awesome news reports. You can see the numbers. At the end of the conversation with everybody, results. And that's one word I will say. And that's for 2023, 2024, results. You will see that on my page.
And you also kind of added people to your team. I seen that at a point you had a few people doing reporting news for you in certain areas. What made you start doing that, and how did that go?
I thought, you know what? And this is what happens when you move too fast. When your ego gets out of control and you try to elevate too fast, you fail. All those people were failures except for the one white guy. He was pretty good. The problem is I couldn't find a cameraman. Everybody, I have a camera. I have a DSLR mirrorless camera. They don't know how to use it. So they make disaster. If I send someone to a scene, they don't know how to get interviews. They don't know how to get the best angles. The whole report's going to look horrible. And the reporters, one got arrested, ended up in Broward County Jail. I'm like, what the hell happened?
What did he do?
It was a girl.
Oh, what did she
The
do?
thick one. The one that actually looked pretty good.
Uh-huh.
She went to jail. I'm like, why? What happened? She didn't want to tell me. But she sure as hell told me, send me some money on Cash App. Wow, that's terrible. The other one just failed. No one is passionate. No one wants to wake up at 9 o'clock, midnight, go to a shooting. People are too lazy.
I do.
Well, thank goodness.
Throw me in there.
You say that now, but when you get there, it's a whole other world.
It's cute. He doesn't know who I am.
Where did you find these people at? Like, where did you?
They actually reached out to me. The first girl was like, yeah, I would like to do it. She was a little shy. I tried to get into it. Some people didn't like her. Some people did. At the end of it, they just fall. It's so hard.
Because it's a commitment, and some people probably just aren't ready for that.
What's wrong? I thought you loved your community. I thought you were passionate.
I'm just
you
nosy
see-
as fuck.
It's lazy. It's terrible. People just fail.
The thing is, right? People see you doing it. It's like, damn,
Yeah.
that looks exciting. That looks fun. He's on the go. He's on the scene of all these crimes.
Damn right.
Police tape, helicopters in the sky. You got your
Yeah.
drone. It looks great.
Hell yeah.
It looks great.
I make it amazing.
And then you're interviewing and interacting with all these people like, damn, that looks fun. And then they say,
People love it, yeah.
oh, I want to help you. I want to do this. And then they get out there and it's like,
You got to do all this.
well, why aren't people coming up to me? No, you got to go to the people.
That's
You
what
got
I'm
to.
saying. It's not every scene. Some people reject. No, I don't want to. I got warrants. No, I can't show my face. The ops. I'm like, okay, no problem. Just say what.
Not the ops.
Yeah,
Really?
People say like,
It's understandable, yes, because the environment I go to. Some people are they don't care that they speak on camera. The funniest, the interviews are so important. We need them in order for the news reports to survive. If you don't get interviews, it just looks terrible. I can't just be the only one speaking.
and people don't understand as well. Like you're you're in these communities, but you're from these communities as well. I feel like that's very important.
Like
People don't
the
know
base, yeah.
that you've lived in lakes and deep side and all these different areas coming up in your life. So it's not like you're this guy that lives in Parkland coming over and you grew up here. You grew up in
Yeah.
these areas in Broward.
That's right. And I've been seeing this since 2008. And no one can tell me anything. Even the old heads. I'm going to Suge Knight my way into Broward County, and we're going to take over. And everybody fails. They cannot get on my level. I wished I could bring more people to the team. No one wants to do it. This is terrible.
So what are you looking for? Like what? Like somebody's watching.
I'm
this.
looking for someone like me. But
Right.
I think what everybody wanted is just a spotlight. Oh, I get to be.
The passion
famous.
is not there.
They're not passionate. They lie to me. And they can never meet me on scene.
Oh, you get there before them.
I have to because I listen. I don't want to babysit. I can train you, but learn. I can't be behind you. What if I have to take care of a shooting in Pompano? Something happens in Hollywood or Miramar, which I don't want to go because that's too far. No offense. I can just send somebody else, but no, it's the fact that I don't want to drive. I don't want to go out there. Oh, it's terrible. You know?
How are you as a quote unquote boss or a quote unquote somebody who's in charge though? How is your managerial skills?
You know, I hate managers because the way they treat you, and it's horrible. So, listen, I can be very understanding and easy, but most of the time, because I know that chaos is around, I get serious and hard, and sometimes I'll be straight up and blunt and say, listen, you're going to bring me down. So we got to hurry up and get this rolling, or you're going to be in the same boat, and you're never going to get anywhere.
Just like that.
If that person does me dirty, I decommission them. I just get rid of them. I can't have someone do the bare minimum. You have to go above and beyond. No? Sure, I don't have the money to pay you like that. I'll give you something, but this is a movement. Microsoft, all these big companies started in the garage, like this.
Yeah.
And every day, maybe for a couple of years, working, slaving themselves, they finally made it. But a lot of people are lazy. They want everything like this. It doesn't work. Like a lot of rappers that come up. They don't want to pay the cameraman, but they rent the Lamborghini, they rent the Corvette, they rent the bad bitches.
It's all about the look.
I can't stand it. That's exactly the mentality in South Florida.
The facade, like
Yeah, I want to make
let
it
me
so fast. I
let me
don't
look
wanna
the
wait.
part, but not let me actually do the work.
Exactly. What happened? I guess. But you know what? Even better. Because when I'm older, they're all going to be just complete failures. And down there, I'm going to be waving at them. Hey, I gave you a chance.
What is the conversation like when you tell people this isn't working? Like, I'm sorry.
Tell
Like,
me.
I know you wanted to be a part of this, but
Basically, when you're firing somebody,
I don't even tell them anything. I'm just like, listen, this is terrible. How can you? I thought you wanted to be here. I thought you DM'd me. You came to me. You know what?
you really tell them this is terrible, just like
I
that.
tell them, listen. I'm going to be honest. We can't look like other news stations. You can do this in another news station, or just give your worst. But when you are representing this channel, you gotta be energetic, enthusiastic. You gotta go all in. If not, you gotta get out of here. We can't have that. I can't have this. Oh, goodbye. And I gotta tell that person straight. I just don't talk to me ever again.
so
Yes,
is there anyone who was working with you that's still working with you?
No, we gotta get rid of them all. I didn't have the money because my advertisers failed, and they did not want to pay the subscriptions. And it was so embarrassing. I was making some pretty good amount of money. Then I lost half of those advertisers because they got they didn't want to keep paying. Oh, it's too much money. Oh, you're not advertising me enough. Lost them, couldn't pay anybody, and now I'm back to myself.
Did you have and you can disclose as much as you want, but did you have like set prices or like you kind of
The prices are very affordable. It's easier to advertise through me than TikTok and Instagram. I offer 100, 150, 250, 3, up to 500. You can pay the minimum, but don't expect to be put on everything. On high value stories, like if I interview a celebrity, you're not going to be put on that unless you pay the nice subscriptions. Here comes the end of the month, their due date, they don't pay. And they're like, what happened? Come on, man. You got to show some respect and pay my subscription.
Got you. Now, Another thing that I noticed, you've been like really covering schools, like really going out to high schools and middle schools. Like, what made
try.
you want to start doing more of that?
You got to understand, there's a movement here. Some people think it's stupid to interview middle schools. High school is the most important schools ever. That is the next generation audience. If you keep focusing on old people, they're dying. They're retired. Plus, they don't even care. They don't even know how to operate a phone. The newer ones are. The sound generation is done for. All right? That's because they were here. They failed to keep up with times. They just didn't want to keep up with it. They didn't get mad at us young folks. So focus on the high schools. If you really want to grow, you got to focus on the young people. They're not working. They're home. They're on the phones. They are your next generation audience. Focus on all the high schools. Give them what they want. That's why I focus so much on them, because that's the next generation of my audience.
Another thing too, you kind of like added like a not comedic style, but humor more to your reporting, because it used to be just straightforward. This is on the scene, Of course, when it's serious, you're serious, but certain moments you kind of make lighthearted. What was the thinking process of like, let me show that side of myself?
If you watch me from 3 years ago, I was terrible, mumbling, saying the same thing.
So you look back at those
boring.
and be like, I was bad. I was terrible.
Man, well, I still could be, but now I'm putting some humor, because if you make it weird, funny, if you say something like, "No way he said that," let me rewind. Oh, let me share it because he said this. He said, "No way he said that." What? You gotta make it spicy. You just gotta make it crazy.
And I think some of that is like I be saying, like, you may throw a curse word in there or something that just like, he said what?
Yeah.
Now, who is able to dictate like what's professional, what's not? Are you like more in the mindset like, I'm not working on the television, like I'm not worried about FCC, I'm just gonna say how I'm feeling and how I feel? Is that kind of what it is right now?
I'll tell you what. No one can dictate what professional is. Everybody has a mind. Those people are the reason why these local news stations are failing. They don't know how to get with the times. They don't know how to be humor. You'll be surprised. Some reporters can have some curse where they'll blur it out. But listen, you got to speak realistic. You got to speak like everybody out here.
That's how the people relate.
That's how they connect with you. Now, when I cursed on that Sexy Red music video shoot.
Oh, you was hot.
Yeah, I was mad because I wanted to interview her. As soon as someone got killed out there, she left. Typical. It's funny. They're all gangsters and everything. Until something shit goes down, they all run away. Funny, isn't it? That would have been a perfect. And they even told me we would have loved to use a clip of your video. They never did. The point is this: I was angry because that shooting happened. Guys, you just like.
Women were having fun.
Yeah, we were all having fun.
That was the Shake Your Dreads music video.
Yeah.
We were all having fun. It was all shut down with that fool had to shoot that guy, Terrible. Right a block away.
When you're at a scene like that and it's a whole lot of distraction, like a whole lot of women out there and everything like that, is it hard to focus, or is it just like, nah, I'm here for a certain thing? Or
I could fold pretty easily.
You can
That's
fold?
right.
You see some exotic women.
Damn right, especially for a music video like that.
That's what I'm saying. And they're all coming in from all parts of Florida. Even they drove from other states. I'm like, you see all, I'm like, wow. It's like I'm looking at folks from Broward, but look at this. Wow. That Louisiana hum. That Atlanta peach. I need
like that,
I need
huh?
to travel. I appreciate it.
I know that's right.
I'll tell you what. The thing that really distracts me is when people want to be on camera, like, these rappers are, aspiring rappers. They want to get their little time on camera. And I don't mind. I'll give them a little bit, but not too much, because you got to interview the people that are the right people for the video. You can't just interview 1,000 people come up to you. You got to pick the right ones. You try to get everybody in there to be fair. Give everybody.
What is the right one? Like, how would you determine who the right one is? Is it like something they say or how they look? Okay.
If you look at the videos, the people that you need to put in your videos are the people that are funny, not shy, not quiet. You're going to see some pretty girls, but they have no personality. Most city girls. They're so quiet. They're so stagnant. But there's going to be some girls that are just full of personality, full of life, just like, men too, and they make the video funny and nice to watch. You can't put boring people. And you can only put people that volunteer. Hey, can you put you in the video? They say no, leave them alone. Put the lit people in.
Because they're not going to give you the content you're looking for.
They're not going to make the video worth watching. You got to make it fun and crazy.
Talking about people like me.
Oh, there you go, see? But everybody's shy. Why?
Now, with all the respect and love you get, there also comes with criticism.
Nah, I know. Those people are something, you know?
How have you been dealing with criticism? Because I can point to a few, but just in general,
Yeah.
how have you been dealing with criticism nowadays? Because you're at like 55K followers or something like that. Like, the more you grow, the more criticism you get.
Hey, and it's bad. I try not to respond, but there's some comments that are stupid. Absolutely stupid.
You get bad comments on your videos? I don't really see that.
No.
The really viral videos. Oh, he's terrible. He can't speak. He's stupid. Who's this guy? Where does he come from? Oh, he's a fed. He's green as. I'm still trying to figure that word out, but it can't be a good word. He's
you green?
Yeah, green. I'm like,
Basically
It
saying like
just means like
you somebody that's like fucked up or just like flaw or somebody.
Yeah.
I would like to see them do what I do. Those people speak so much noise, too much noise, but they can't. What are they doing with their lives? 9 to 5, no disrespect.
But
they're probably making more money than me. Give me a couple of years, I'll be on top.
I like how you keep speaking that. I can see that for you though,
I
especially because you're so consistent.
Listen, it's not easy, and there's not enough money being made. So if this does not work out,
Yeah,
I'll go back to automotive.
Once I don't see no money and like, I think that's why a lot of businesses don't flourish because they
It's
don't they
sad.
give up as soon as the money doesn't start flowing in.
And it's
How long have you been doing this?
been doing this since 2016, since high school. I stopped for a couple years to become a mechanic, make my money so I can buy the equipment. And then I started doing it in 2020, 2019. It was a little slow because I didn't have the context or the equipment to get me from C. Now I do. But I still got to get the cars repaired.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. There was a time where your car wasn't working,
It's terrible.
and did you miss out on anything major because of that?
It sucks.
you started a GoFundMe, right? To like,
No. People don't. Everybody says they want to donate, but I feel shy because honestly, I'll put the cash up here and there. But if you're really loyal, you would send something here and there. But I don't like to ask for money because we're all going through bad times.
It is a really bad time.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to
Yeah.
ask for money like that. No, it's not right.
I do think you have your Cash App in your bio.
Oh, I took it off because
I think you should leave it. You never
I
know.
don't
You
know.
might come across the right person who.
because I know there are people that really do appreciate what you do.
Yeah.
I literally don't watch the news. Like if I don't see it on your page, I genuinely just it really I don't like the news. It's boring and I just feel like they're always talking about the world ending.
See, and that's fucked up. And there's nobody that relates like you.
And then I don't know where the fuck they're talking about all this shit happening at. So it's like
I'll be honest with you.
Suburbs.
They exactly.
yeah,
listen,
far
listen.
from it.
If I had the team, you will have 24-hour coverage. My whole dream is just do hood coverages all over the nation.
Period.
Detroit, Chicago, Atlanta. Because no one else covers it. Because those stations are not into that. They don't want, I'm going to just be blunt. Oh, we don't want all that ghetto buffoonery, that hood wild
But
stuff.
that's what gets the people going.
But it's fun. But if you think about it, every influencer goes to Miami Beach, South Beach, Hollywood, LA, New York, all these rich and nice areas where it's all, fuck those areas. Go to the trenches. That's a golden part.
There's no fear for you when you go to these type of
you
areas.
have a bulletproof vest?
Only for pistol. When I get more money, I'll get one for rifle rated. And I'll get a better helmet and all that.
I was gonna say, so yeah, where do you get that stuff from?
Oh, you get it from eBay. You get it from Army Navy store. You get it from a surplus store.
I don't think I ever laughed so hard in my life until I seen you with that hard hat.
Yeah,
Everybody
the
was
helmet,
funny.
yeah.
was at
I
the blue
was
store.
like, where the fuck did
You in the
find
trenches gonna
this
put on the hard hat.
You got it's to send a message, guys. Get your safety on. I know it's like a little ridiculous walking with a vest. It's actually pretty cool, But no one wants to really do it.
How do you get there so fast? My friend and I were talking about it, and we were wondering if you were the one behind the crime because you get there really, really fast.
That's a conspiracy theory.
That was my little worry that people were starting saying in the comments. Police need to do a gunshot residue test on you. Everybody was like, "Are you doing the crimes? You gotta be doing it. There's no way you get to all these shootings, Palm Beach, Miami, Broward. How?
No,
How?"
you get there so motherfucking fast. Sometimes I'm just
Yeah.
like, he gotta have that little police radio.
I got
Something
that
gotta
too.
be. Oh yeah.
But the fans actually tell me the scenes.
Stop it. They be calling you.
People call me. People text me. Sometimes
Do you have like a toll free number or something?
No, I don't do phone numbers. I don't like that. I like DMs better because you can send a photo, a message, and that's way better.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
send
people
DMs.
will tell him, yo, something's going on. There's a crash. There's this
Yeah.
and that, and he'll look into it, and then he'll head right on over there.
I
like
try
that.
to respond to it. It's not easy to take care of everything because I gotta sleep sometimes.
Yeah.
That's why I need a team. But people are this is not easy. As soon as you get that message, you gotta respond. Can't delay yourself because of traffic. And eventually wrap up the scene.
Now,
Do you sleep with your clothes on, like your reporting clothes?
I sleep with boxers and in a shirt like this.
You don't see how he came in today?
Yeah.
no, but that was something else though.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Wait, stop.
Yeah, you're right about that. Yeah.
yeah.
The suits are already in the car, packed, and on the hanger.
Yeah. No, I was just adding context. That, like today wasn't one of those moments. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, well, I wasn't trying to refer to
No,
that.
yeah, I get it. But one thing I have seen to go kind of back to the criticism, a lot of people feel like you're exploiting the youth or the stuff that was going on. Like I know you've seen it. I'm not gonna like talk about anything directly, but when you see something like that, people like attacking your character and basically saying like, "Yo, I feel like this person is bad for our community."
Yeah.
What are your initial thoughts? And like, did any part of your head be like, "Am I doing something wrong?" Like, tell me what were you going through at that time?
Yeah, that's super annoying because those people don't understand all the hell that I go through driving, gas, insurance, risking a car accident, editing, filming, angles, and come back home and you get no social life doing this. Some people say, "Oh, you're exploding kids when you interview these kids. You make the black community look like gangsters and thugs and all that." I'm not doing the shooting. I'm not killing anybody. All I'm doing is getting to the scene and filming and telling you what's going on. Now, some people do say you interview people and you make a joke out of it. It's not on me what people say. At the end of the day, if we don't make it different, unique, and entertaining, you're not going to watch it. And to bring attention to a cause and something, you got to make it something where people are going to keep watching. I'll tell you what, I do a lot. I'm considered a digital warrior because you wouldn't find out about these things. And honestly, no other person will be crazy enough to go to these areas. It's just too risky. Those people that say you're exploiting people, they have no idea. It's
I don't
easy.
understand how.
Everybody's different. People think different, right? Okay. Your friend dies in a bad car accident. We film it. Yes, at the end of the day, we are making money and progress off your dead person or relative. It's fucked up. The news benefits off people's worst days and tragedies. That is true. That's the exploiting part. And I will admit to that. It's sad and terrible, but we have no choice. If we don't tell people about it, well, how did he die? What happened? Why is there police out here? At the end of the day, it's an unfair world, you know. Things just, that's how it is.
Do you have like a favorite coverage, like a favorite, do you have anything that you would consider your most favorite, like, story?
Yeah. My favorite stories are the ones that go viral, that people appreciate, that I work very hard. So the one where I went to, like certain neighborhoods like Driftwood or Pompano Beach, where we interview the best people.
Yeah, they.
We get the craziest
Yeah.
story that nobody else gets.
I don't feel like nobody's scared to get in front of the camera over there.
And I love that. You don't have to be, because you're not telling me any information. You're just telling me what you feel about it. Just tell me what you feel. What did you hear? Oh, I heard this. Yeah.
Do
Guys,
you
don't
have a
be-
favorite story of his?
The most story is the Sexy Red music video shooting.
Yeah.
That went crazy because the girls were just.
I think
crazy.
anything with her face on it was very, yeah.
Now, in a few, I do want to touch on some of the ones that you've covered this year that
Yeah.
you felt were your biggest ones of the year. But before we do that, another element that you've kind of been touching in more is your social life.
Yeah.
This year.
Okay.
You've been
Hopefully.
gone viral a few times. Showing your social life. breaking backs and things of that nature.
Oh, you
And
heard about that?
breaking news report of breaking backs and just you didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, he said the breaking news reporter has been breaking backs out here. That's his words, not mine.
No.
But
What do you mean?
the last time you were here, you did mention that occasionally when you have time, you go on dates, to unwind and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Since then, it seems like you kind of been getting out a little bit more. So tell us about that.
Well, not anymore because money is tough. So I can't. And I got an old car. Girls are not gonna want to go out with me like that.
Lincoln, right?
Yeah, Lincoln. But
They-
those are old. Those are
They're not trying to get in the Lincoln.
No.
They
those,
tripping.
those cars are a little rough and they need some work. They're more than 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
One is 40, one is 24 years. And nowadays, you got to make a lot of money. You got to have something clean. You got to look smooth and get a nice cut to really attract them. It's just messed up. So that girl that I made that video with, she's more like friends with benefits.
The one that you at the restaurant with, and you kind of were like, trying to show her off and
Oh,
things of
I
that
seen
nature.
that.
So
I seen
screw
that.
that stripper girl. Cheesecake is a hard, cheap ass man. Don't ever take a girl to treats. Don't take her to a hotel. Don't take her here. So where the fuck are we supposed to take you? Tell me right now. No, you can't. Your prime is expiring, hun. You better be goddamn thankful. You better be thankful that someone is considering taking. Once you get all those modifications you've done, great. I can feel it. I can touch it. Great ass, nice, beautiful. Once you get older, it's all gonna expire and decompose. Appreciate that everybody's calling you pretty and bad. I took that girl to Cheesecake Factory to show everybody, fellas, you got great meals, you got great drinks, great food. It's a very nice luxury looking place.
And they got good avocado egg rolls.
Thank
I keep
you.
mentioning that.
Thank you for proving my point. It is a disease.
But I been said that. Thank you.
It's a city girl disease. We have to stop.
A city girl what?
A city girl disease.
CDC.
You are not a Megan Thee Stallion. You're not Cardi B. Those women can go higher and above. Yes, I want a man that makes $1 million, 100,000. But when you make no money or you're still down here, you can't a man that makes 100,000 or a lot of money is business orientated. He's not looking for a hood ratchet mess. I am. But
You see, I'm not them. I'm looking for you. They not. So focus on me.
That's right. I want to have my fun. I want to get stupid before I get old and dusty.
How old are you?
Unfortunately, I just turned 26.
You're so young.
Oh, thank you. I feel
what
better now.
the fuck?
I was manufactured 97.
And
I'm older. Wow.
and he always does this, by the way. He always feels older than what he is. But yeah,
I
he's
was younger.
yeah.
No, I didn't know. I thought you were younger than me. Wow, that's good. That's good. That's very good.
No, Auntie's almost 30. But that's crazy. You have a lot of drive in you. The ratchet, whatever. What is your type of chick? What is your type of woman?
What you looking for,
Just in
Kyle?
case, my ladies out there,
Now, I know you've been quoted a few times saying you like a spice and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
that's kind of broad. Like,
What do
really,
you mean?
Yeah, what you looking for?
he said he like spice, whatever that means. But
What does spice mean?
I like this. I like black and brown, Caribbean, Jamaican, Haitian women. I tried white and blonde girls. They're just too boring, and some of them are just stupid.
And yeah.
and they just like hard. They play too much. So I'm into if I like what I see, I like a girl with an hourglass shape. Mm-hmm. I want something that I can grab onto.
Right. Hold on.
Because if you're too skinny, once you turn 40 and 50, well, that's not really round. It's you need something with form.
Okay.
You need something, with.
What's a celebrity that you say you would have a crush on to reference, like, what your ideal woman is?
I like Nicki Minaj.
Oh.
I like
Okay.
Yeah,
Talk your
I like
shit,
Megan Thee
Todd.
Stallion. I actually interviewed her, and she's tall, curvy, and amazing body.
I bet.
And who else can I say?
you never get nervous when you're interviewing these like beautiful women.
No. Because you want to know why? I can't get them. So why would I
want to
get?
be nervous?
Yeah, what's the point of being nervous? I can't turn them on. I'm not asking them out. I'm not telling. I want your phone
Not
number.
like you gonna ruin your chance.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I can't get their phone
If
number.
that's
So
not
what's the
the
point?
realest nigga shit I heard this whole year.
That literally is the realest shit I ever heard.
I'm saying, you
Okay.
feel my pain.
Ain't no point of getting nervous because I can't get you anyway. So you
Look
about
at
to
me.
Like I'm gonna ruin my chance. Like,
I'm still scrawny.
I don't think you're scrawny.
I appreciate that. Once
know.
I get a little, I'm working out. I'm getting my rhythm, you know. And listen, if I had that status, if I was asking them out, of course I'll be a little nervous because, of course, I'm going to get security first on my face before I get them close to me.
Yeah, true.
And
Okay.
there's no point. Just go get your interview so you can, you know.
Have your story.
Yeah, hell yeah. What makes me nervous is trying to make something good so people can enjoy.
Working as hard as you do,
Yeah. Yeah.
what does this time of year look like for you when it gets to Christmas time? Is there like should people in your life expect anything from you? Or is it more so like, I know where his focus is, let me just enjoy the time with him?
Let me tell you something, man. When it gets to Thanksgiving and Christmas, a lot of people are like, listen, can you come to my toy drive? Can you come to my Christmas event? Can you please put me on your record my event? Realistically, you're trying to get a nice tax write-off, trying to get notoriety. I don't blame them. We all want a voice, but I can't take care of everybody. I try my best to give people back by recording their events, but it's hard.
When you do stuff like that, like when you have people that reach out to you to cover their events, what do you prioritize? Like, what do you like when you would have to pick? Let's say in one day you have multiple events or whatever. How would you prioritize where you go?
It's hell because listen, I love everybody. Listen, there's some events I don't want to go to. They're not going to do popular. They're not going to get anywhere, and that's usually good stories. Like, no offense. Unfortunately, humans love violence, evil, and destruction.
That is very
So
true.
what I prioritize, this channel was built on crime. The whole reason why this is because in 2009, a pawn shop, people found in Julia Lar Lakes, Park Boulevard, State Road,
I remember
got
the
robbed.
story.
Guy stole a whole bunch of guns, saw the whole news. I love it. Wow, I got to tell the story. People just like crime. I do a lot of good stories. They never get anywhere. Maybe one or two. So I will still record it, but it takes so much work. But crime, you can edit easy. So, like, for example, this Saturday, I got to go. A woman wants me to record a house party in Fort Lauderdale. This whole people, Carter Park, Sunland, they want me to record a whole football game, Little League. I'll go to that because that's big. Then somebody else wants me to do a school opening up, a black school opening up. I got no problem, but it's just hard because all of them are open at the same damn time. You got to pick the best story, go with it, record it real quick, go to the next one.
So you basically just know automatically what's going to bring your views and it's just something you just have to.
And what if someone gets shot that Saturday?
I'm
It's
going
no
to the
sleep.
shooting.
No sleep.
So, real quickly then, before we go off into a different topic,
Yeah.
for any woman in your life, or
Yeah.
you could speak for family or friends, anybody in general, how can they support the breaking news reporter, whether mentally or emotionally? Like, how can they support you?
Most women here in South Florida don't want to support me because I won't have any time to really devote to them like that because I gotta run everywhere. You want to support me? Donate something on Cash App. Support, watch, share my videos, get more people to follow. That's it. That's all you can do.
So, like, you don't really care for, like, words of encouragement, or maybe, like, maybe
you
after a
can
long day they got some
comment.
food ready for you or something like that.
Like a woman in your life who's trying to pursue you.
Oh, hell yeah. You don't have to cook. Because, hun,
You don't have to cook.
I will provide. I make some good seafood. And we can
But
always,
are you going to want to cook after a long day out in the field?
No.
Exactly.
We'll go out. No, I got to edit videos.
Yeah.
That's also why I can't date. Because unfortunately, I'm
So
so
your
tied
main
up.
focus is really just getting yourself out there and becoming.
Yes, this is an emergency. I have no time. My prime is coming up. My 30s is coming up. I have to hurry up because this could fail. This could flop. So, unfortunately, I have to put the date in the club and all that. Some clubs to film. But most times that you meet a girl, they're not going to really roll with you because you have to devote more time into them.
And especially nowadays, the dating pool is so
Hell
shitty.
yeah,
You got
what
people
happened?
wanting to take you out to see stars as first dates. It's just all crazy.
Back
Barry,
in
shut up.
2019, it was so nice to date people, women. Nowadays, everything's changed because a lot of these like the city girl type of rappers, what they put out, they're great. The music is catchy, but they're teaching the next generation of girls that all this stuff that they can't get because they're not at that level.
Does the breaking news reporter have groupies?
That would be great. No,
But no.
I always wanted to experience that.
So there's no women that they assume you have money because of how popular you are and be like they try to throw themselves at you.
It's funny because you know what? I had a couple girls reach out to me. You know what? But it's always about the only time women will reach out is to promote their hair page.
Mm.
And yeah, it happens. You know what's funny? I don't have that bag. My credit, I'm working on it. That's why they leave and they drift away.
I think the followers on Instagram misleads them.
Listen, realistically, the videos don't even get that much support and love here and there. They're confused. Hell no, they don't want to.
They don't understand.
They gotta date a trapper.
Okay.
They gotta go to a scammer. You want money? You want that status? That like go to a trapper and scammer. They're all over Miami. Go get an older man that's looking for that in Collins Drive or wherever the hell that place is called. Mm-hmm. But me, I got nothing to give you. I can give you. Listen, I can give you wisdom, good head, and a lot of great stuff. But I can't give you that money. I can't give you. I've been practicing. And you want to know why you got to give good head? You want that girl to stick around? You got to make her orgasm. Don't worry about you yet. You make that girl orgasm, she'll come. She most likely will come back.
Oh, where's his cut? Every time I start talking like that, y'all shut me up.
Oh, my bad. Forgive
No,
me.
talk your shit, John. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
They just got like this brotherly thing, so I can't really say certain things.
sorry
But no,
to hear that.
talk your shit. Come on.
You
What
know
else?
what? You're right. Yeah, you know what?
Especially if you ain't got no money to give him. You got to give
For
him
the
something.
first
gotta
time
do
on
that.
this show, I'm speechless. Okay.
Good. Just like they should be. They'll be speechless.
Talk your shit.
Hold on, you say you've been practicing.
Yeah.
Practicing what?
Well, giving great head, orchestrating the tongue movement and all that. You know, if you can get them their eyes rolling, and listen, my main mission is to make her orgasm. I want to. If you can satisfy the girls first, the rest will be awesome. Now, I had one girl get tired and lazy. And I ain't fucking with that. Why can't you ride me? Oh, I don't do that. I don't want to do that. I'm breaking news reporter. I'm tired. I just came back from work. You're a preschool teacher. I'm gonna be the biggest child in the room if you don't just like, bitch, just ride me. Here's a saddle. I'm a broomstick. I know you're a little thick. I'll slip in you easily. That's it. Now you got me angry.
What the fuck? I was not expecting that.
How? You said speak your boot nonsense.
No,
no,
go
no,
ahead.
no.
Talk your shit. I love it. Go ahead.
Nah,
Thank you.
but okay.
God, listen. Now you understand what I'm going through.
Oh, no, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
I just want a bad female, nice curves, this and that. Let's just have some fun. Do little dates, great sex, and that's all I need. The breaking news reporter needs to have his release of tense emotion.
That's real.
Right.
Is that so much to ask?
Right.
I don't think so.
I feel like Abby can do some research and help.
I have a lot of friends.
Hey, listen, tell those friends.
No, speak to the camera because they watch.
For if you're friends with her, if you're not satisfied, call that number. Hit my line. Try me out. Like when you go to a store, you press that button on toy. Try me. Oh, I like that. I'm gonna buy that. When you go to Winn-Dixie, you get that coupon. Wow,
Try him.
Just try me. Yes, it will not hurt you. And when you get old, you're gonna be like, yo, me and that breaking news, we had a sweet time. You should have seen, ooh, baby girl or sister. You should have seen the way that he sang my symphony. He struck a nerve.
10-4. 10-4.
Sorry, my bad. Let me-
No, you good. You had a moment. But
You are selling yourself.
no, he sold it.
I'm preaching the truth. You gotta stop pursuing these men that will go for that will leave. Listen, treat me like an instrument.
Do you consider yourself a loyal partner?
Well,
like-
once you show me that you are not worth my time, I'll derail and cut things off like a contract, like a business. But I will absolutely be loyal. But that's very dangerous because again, I got a lot of things going on. That's why I can't date right now. Sucks. It's terrible.
So, like, if you come across a woman who's interested in settling down and, actually willing to work through whatever.
That would be nice because I don't want to be an old dad. I don't want to be 50. My kids are 20. I said, Dad, can I ride your shoulder? Dad, can you take me? I want to be lit and fun still. I either have kids now. I don't want to have kids when I'm 40. I'm going to be 60. They're all.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's terrible,
So now let's kind of talk about a couple of your biggest stories of the year.
go ahead.
If you have one off the top of your head, what was a story that really touched you this year?
The one that really touched me is going to be the one with this really crazy story. Well, a couple of them that happened in February where the apartment complex burned down in Lauderhill, and the people were just so funny on camera. Even though they lost little homes, they got back. But that was a really hilarious video. We interviewed a really famous rapper apparently, and right there in Lauderhill, Deep Stuff was funny. The next one's going to be Blanche Ely High School. Screw them.
What happened?
The principal's he kicked me out at a football game. Whole beef with that's a whole other story. But we made a really funny video where they had their pre-prom, and then there was like this fight that broke out. It just turned real ratchet. It was funny. It was awesome. Everybody loved it. The nurse story was the flooding in Fort Lauderdale.
That was my favorite.
Yes.
Oh,
one.
yeah.
The flooding on all the hoods were
No,
so
it was
funny.
crazy
my
this year.
God, that shit. No, that story was
Yeah, that went viral. Yeah.
that was
Everybody
funny
loved
as hell.
it.
Yeah, a couple of my friends
You
from high
weren't,
school were in
like-
that.
Any other person would have been like, "It's crazy out here. I'm staying home."
No, it was bad because your cars will flood.
Yeah.
You had to swim with the car. But I did it.
With your Lincoln?
My Lincoln's pretty tall. It's not too low to the ground. So thankfully I was able to go and I had my rain boots.
Yeah.
You know? Hey, and everybody loved it. Everybody with that.
Mm-hmm.
The next story is going to be, let me see. So many other stories. Oh, the Dillard High School, the shooting threat. That
Okay.
was so viral.
That one was funny as fuck. Those
kids
jits
are-
are bad as fuck.
Yeah, those kids are funny, but they're kids.
Yeah.
And the kids love you too.
The kids love a spotlight. You want to know why? In 2016, my high school was being threatened to shoot up.
What high school did you go to?
Taravella. We made history.
You went to Taravella?
Yeah. 2017, this kid made a threat. The news came out there. I remember all the kids want to be part of the news. Obviously, they're not going to take them seriously. So they barely interview one or two kids. Now I go to these schools. All these kids want to be on camera. Just they love it. Those are the really viral stories. Schools, you know.
And with all that's happened this year, do you have a goal for next year? Because you've touched on so many different things in 2023.
Thank goodness.
What are some of the plans for 2024, if you have any?
2024 is simple. Get that transmission rebuilt. Get my other car fixed. Have two now, and go to all Florida. I really want to start covering Jacksonville.
Duval.
There was
Duval.
there was just a
They
shooting.
got a
tonight.
lot of ghetto shit going on
I
over
know.
there.
I want to go to Orlando, Tampa. I want to go to Atlanta. I want to start Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I want to start covering. I got fans up there. Yo, you gotta come over here. It's always something going on. That's my dream, but I gotta get the cars really ready, you know.
Mhm.
And respond, and hopefully hire somebody. Although it's probably not gonna be possible to respond as much stuff as more.
At least an editor that can help you, alleviate some
There's
pressure.
a lot of training because
Yeah.
you have to edit a certain formula.
Yeah.
People can love that, you know.
Mhm.
Can't play with that editing, you know.
Yeah, your videos do build a certain suspense.
You have exactly. You get a fool that doesn't know what they're doing. Oh, things gonna fall apart, you know.
How have you been able to
Yeah,
navigate? Because through Broward with all the different people you come across, because people have a tendency to be fake or show
Yeah.
hidden, to not show their true colors. Have you had any bad experiences with people like kind of like double crossing you, or you thinking that you had a good relationship with them and they turn out to be phony?
Hey man, it happens with the rappers. Sorry, but you guys got to pay the cameraman. Stop renting them Lambos and Corvettes. Pay me.
That's not the first time I heard that.
Yes,
Rappers
yes,
don't like to
I-
pay videographers.
So stupid because we're giving you the voice. Hell, if it wasn't for us, where would you be right now? You don't know how to work that camera. You can barely rap. Someone's writing that for you.
So a lot of
And you
people,
all sound the same too.
so a lot of people don't try to pay you for your time.
No, that's why I don't do music videos. Some people do want me to do music. I don't do that. If I'm gonna do music, I'm not gonna do that shaky, jittery shit. Everything's gonna look like a '90s or 2000 music video. I'm trying to change the scene here, man, because everything looks the same. There's no difference. What was your question?
Have you experienced any people
Fake people?
fake people?
Man.
Yeah.
So it happens with a lot. Listen, the most fake people that I wish I could strangle, but I'm bony. If there are always going to be people with these small businesses. Breaking news reporter. We can make so much money. Let me get your number. Let me call you to my club. Let me get you to this party. Yeah, come to my event. We're going to make so much money. I'm going to pay you. We're going to go global. Come to this event, and it's fake. You go, they cancel. They don't pay you. The event doesn't go smooth. The club is lame. Clubs are just lame. No one dances. No one shakes ass. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So everything looks so
Can't imagine that.
Yeah, everything looks so
A club with no ass shaking.
right. That's terrible. I'm like, listen, the worst fake people in Broward are always people that have
don't
this
shake ass?
jewelry.
Oh,
You
okay.
have all this flex on, and they promise you we're gonna invest, we're gonna get you money, we're gonna go global, and they never do. They never go with it. I can't have those people. That's why I swim solo. You know?
So through this, I guess you could say industry, so to speak, have you made any friends, or you don't even try to mix business like
You
that?
can't really trust people because people are lazy. They're tired. They don't have the same mindset. My mindset: get to the scene, get to the event, record it, go home, edit everything, get it on social media so everybody can enjoy it. And people take too damn long. You make friends with somebody and then they want everything free. No, they want you to slave yourself
For them.
for their cause.
Mm.
That's why a lot of these celebrities, sometimes some bad stuff happens because their team is messed up. They're not looking.
That's what they say about Megan.
Yeah, it's like, listen, you can't trust anybody. Everybody, it's a free for all.
And another thing too, I know a lot of times,
Yeah.
you have something you're dedicated to, but nobody's really checking in with you to see how you're doing. How
No.
they just hit you up for a favor first.
Yes.
And when I get a chance or I see you doing something, I try to like reach out, like
You
how
come through. I see that.
Yeah, how you doing, or I try to congratulate you because sometimes even though we're in media, but we have two different sides of the media, know.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a non-rewarding job sometimes to where
Oh, yeah,
people
man.
don't appreciate the people you've tried to uplift or give a spotlight to or do certain things that you really didn't have to do, but you did it anyway. So, I try to, reach out and then congratulate you or make sure you're doing fine.
And bless your soul for that.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of people come to my event, film it. We're gonna pay you. They never do.
Mm-hmm.
And they get so much.
You need to
notoriety.
start getting deposits.
People just fail. Like a lot of my
People suck.
advertisers, the commercials you see. Listen, man, they're like, "Oh, why aren't you posting me up? What happened?" Listen, at the end of the day, if I get a really viral story and I cut that video in half and I put an ad, not people, "Oh, we're an ad, I have to watch it." But if I upload that video, even if a couple of weeks go by, people are still watching that video.
Mm-hmm.
So you're still getting views. Check the numbers. Tens of thousands of views. If you go on Instagram or Google Ads, or they're going to charge a couple $100. I know this. I'm a small business. Give me some time. We're going to grow together, but they don't see it like that. And these businesses do make their money. All right.
It's a nasty business.
Man, it's terrible. You can never. It's not easy.
Before we end off, is there anything else you guys wanted to touch on?
Absolutely.
Before we
I feel like I'm speaking too much.
No. You've been letting people know what they want to know. Like you've
Yeah.
been a very, very active. And that's one thing about you. Like you've always been active, but you've somehow found a way to even get more content.
Hell
out.
yeah! Thank the Lord, man. We have to, because if not, that's the problem with a lot of influencers and creators. If you don't get things every day, people forget about you. It's like you died. Just,
Do you still have those moments as often to where you feel like quitting?
Hell yeah, because it's not fair when I drive far, waste a lot of gas and time, could risk, car breaking down, and the video doesn't get anything. It's like, what happened, It's like, it sucks. And when you show up to a scene and there's nothing there, oh, we got some news. Come check it out, breaking news. You go and nothing's there. That was terrible, man. Some people just prank.
Oh, really?
I hate
Oh, that's messed up.
I know. People do it for fun.
What the fuck? People are so weird. Stop wasting my dog's time.
Yeah, it's terrible. Or they think it's legit, but it's not.
Yeah.
You can't win.
So you've been through a lot with this.
Yes.
But I mean, I guess that's what's gonna take you far because honestly, I would have been gave up. I would have been said, "Fuck this shit." Drop mic.
Honestly, and find something that pays. Take care of your parents.
In due time, I can see it happening for you, though. I definitely feel like you
hope.
shouldn't give up.
How do you make money as an independent reporter?
I'll show you right now. So Instagram stopped paying. I was making pretty good money on Instagram, $100, $200 a month. They stopped that because there are all these stupid people who started stealing people's content and uploading it. So Instagram will pay. Facebook just paid like $10 this month. TikTok, same thing. Instagram.
So you're uploading on Facebook?
Well, Facebook owns Instagram.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you mean. Okay.
So for example, listen, I'm gonna show you guys right now. I'm gonna get paid $147 for this month of December.
Mm-hmm.
From December the 1st, $27 is all I made on YouTube. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. If you're loyal, please support. And I ain't going to hurt you. You can just play the video in the background. You can go do whatever you with your girl, your bad dime, or cook something. That's it. Put me in the background. You know how you play music when you're having a nice sweet time?
Mm-hmm.
Put me in the background.
I don't know how I would feel if I was getting my back beaten and I hear your voice in the background, like with the video on YouTube.
No, I totally understand. But if you just listen to my voice, the frequency sounds like smooth jazz, like that saxophone. Call me the saxophone. That's it. Sorry, I derailed again.
Is there a message you want to get to the people going to 2024 as far as supporting you or what they can expect or how you want them to help you get to where you want to go?
Listen, so supporting me is free of charge. It's not going to hurt you. Now, listen, listen, with me, you get results. You want to know what's going on? You want to laugh? Results. Every day we got something to offer you, a video. So tune in. And with me, it's something different.
Mm-hmm.
It is something. You're not going to get my type of stuff anywhere else. All these other accounts just take people's content and just upload that. Like a cell phone video. Mm-hmm. I go out of my way to make you a beautiful video from all these different edited and something nice. A movie. So support when you can. It's not going to hurt you.
For sure. And make sure you guys follow the Breaking News Report. I'm going to put his information and everything down below. Continue to support somebody who's doing great work in the community.
Hell yeah.
And really, like, very selfless. Like, the stuff I see you cover, continue doing that. And also, don't be afraid to understand your worth and know that what you're doing is of value. Because sometimes you get caught up in, you can get caught up in the, I don't want to sell out or I don't want to do this.
Hell no, I don't.
You don't?
I've been through that before. I'm not selling out. Don't care how much the money is. I'm going to be putting something stupid for city council or some stupid stories. No.
Mm-hmm.
Take the risk.
For sure. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It's Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy Abby, and the Breaking News Reporter.
Hell yeah.
And we're out.
Later.
Yes, sir.